Okay. Are we good? Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready to rumble.
We're fucking thriving today.
Yeah, today's a good one. Today's a good one, guys.
Today's a good one. I spent majority of this day. I don't know if you ever go through this. Do you ever just wake up in the morning and you're like, fuck it, let me throw out my entire closet and restart, like just from fucking scratch?
No, that
No?
never happens to me.
Oh, it happens to me all the time.
No, my closet is my sanctuary. I have so much clothes you can't even imagine. But I understand. I mean, like, you just want a little
woke
revamp.
up
Like,
and I was like,
a little
like-
spice.
yeah, a little spice.
That's all you wanted in your day.
Yeah, I completely had like garbage bags everywhere. Like when you picked me up this morning, I was just balls deep in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then she literally comes in the car and she's like, I know what we're doing for the podcast today. And I'm like,
I know what we're doing for the podcast
I'm like,
today.
tell me, Amanda.
Alessia has
Enlighten
no
me.
idea about any of this, so you're gonna be just as surprised as her.
Yeah.
But I want to play a game.
Yeah, she gets in the car. She's like, we're playing a game. I'm not giving you further details until we get to the place. But yeah, we're playing a game. And when you hear that from Amanda, you sometimes tend to get a bit worried. But I think it's going to be fun. I think we're going to have a good one.
Okay, so summer is kind of here. It's getting hot, whatever. And if you're anything like me, you love playing drinking games. You love it. So for today, we're going to be playing what I would be playing had we been drinking, but without the drink, but it'll be just as fun.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you ready?
I'm ready, but I'm nervous, but I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. I have them all written down here. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm going to ask you, it's kind of like would you rather. Actually, it is would you rather.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to give you two options and then you tell me why. But it's like a kinky would you rather.
Okay. Okay, we're getting like balls deep.
Balls deep.
Got it.
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
It's like no one knows what the fuck they're doing anymore.
Let's just give them the do's and don'ts.
Would you rather cheat or be cheated on?
Can you answer this one first? Let me think.
Okay, so I rather be cheated on.
Okay.
Just because for me, the second that you cheat, you're always known as a cheater.
Got it.
Like once a cheater, always a cheater. And I'd rather be like, oh my God, that poor beautiful girl was cheated on than like, ew, she's disgusting. She cheated on her man.
I agree with you very much in that sense. Totally. From the outside perspective, like for what people view you as, I agree. I would rather be cheated on.
But you like the psychological thing behind it. would
Yeah,
kill you?
but realistically, if I would be cheated on, I don't personally think I could ever trust anybody again. That's just like the way I am already. I've been through some things that I don't really trust easily, so I think it would be hard. Also, just the psychological pain of going through the fact that somebody cheated on you, that's just, I'm sure that just fucking kills you. And I don't know, I feel like I don't have the strength to like actually go through that. But from an outside perspective, like I think if people would be like judging me and whatever, I would definitely rather be cheated on because yeah, like the poor pretty girl that got cheated on, like, oh my God, so sad. I'm so sorry for her. But like, yeah, for my own mental health and stability, there's probably a higher chance I'd rather cheat
I'm
on
thinking
someone
of right now? Because I think I used to have the same mentality as you up until it kind of happened to me.
Okay.
And this wasn't with somebody that I was dating, but it was with somebody that like we were right there. Like
Okay.
it was just bound to happen in a few weeks, okay? And me and this person, we went on vacation together. We had the time of our lives, so much fun, like we were thriving. Now, he had come back to Montreal maybe a day or two before me.
She's looking for people
called
that
out.
aren't watching. For real, for people that aren't watching and just listening to us, the eye contact between me and Amanda right now is so hard because
It's
we
hot
just
and
know.
heavy up on this couch.
Okay,
But
continue.
okay, so I stayed behind and he had come back earlier. I can't even look at you. You're making me blush. What the hell? So anyways, he came back earlier and he was supposed to pick me up. That was the plan, okay? So now I'm back at the airport 2 days later, just in case I haven't fucking elaborated enough. 2 days later, I'm back at the airport and I'm waiting for him. And he's not there. And I'm like, what the fuck? And that's like so unlike him, so weird. I'm calling him. I'm texting him. Now, at this point, I could tell that I'm blocked because he has an iPhone and everything is just saying like, you know when it turns green and it says like undelivered? Like it's like a little red message?
Yeah.
Everything is saying that. I'm like, what the fuck? going off. He's still not answering. At this point, I have to call my parents. And I'm like, you guys have to come get me because like X person didn't come pick me up. So they're like, what the fuck? They come pick me up. As I'm in the car with my parents, I'm looking at Snapchat and I'm looking at Instagram. And on both his Snap and his Instagram, he's out at a bar with another girl, had the audacity to tag the other girl.
Yeah.
And then from that day on, I wrote him like a huge message, completely ghosted me, never spoke to me again. Up until like 2 months later. 2 months later, he's like, I'm so sorry. Like, yes, I was seeing her and you and another girl. He's like, but I got caught by all three of you. And I'm reading this thing and it's basically him saying like, I'm so sorry, not for what I've done, but that I got caught.
Yeah.
That's what the message
Exactly.
basically said.
That's exactly what it said. Yeah.
And from that point, I was like, fuck, like, how am I ever going to get into another relationship again? Like, I was devastated. Like, I would have never seen it coming. Like, we were on vacation together, spent 24/7 together. Like, I was like at his place somewhat, you know, like it was crazy.
Yeah.
But I remember telling myself in like the pits of me crying in my bed, like, that had nothing to do with me.
No.
Like, this guy is just the asshole. And like, I'm not going to deprive myself of other relationships just because of this one. Like, know your worth. In a sense,
of course.
You know?
Of course. Yeah.
So
yeah, no, I do get it.
I know that you remember me crying
I
in my
do
bed.
like it's definitely fucking hard when you believe that there's somebody out there that's like better than you for this person that you were like actually in love with. So that's why I feel like if you're not somebody that's strong enough that does know your worth, cheating is probably the better option.
For you.
But if you have to do either or, just break up with the person respectfully and be like, even if you go date the other person the next day, at least you broke up with them and you were respectful about the whole relationship in whole. But that's not the question. The question was cheat or be cheated on. So I would I would rather be cheated on.
Okay.
I would rather be cheated on because I'm at a very high mental state in my life right
With
now.
your
So
witchcraftery.
yeah. Yeah, with all that stuff. So I think I would be I would be strong enough and able enough to continue like finding somebody. But if you would have asked me this like when I was like 16 years old, I think I would have said I would rather cheat on somebody so I wouldn't be able to go through that pain, I think.
Yeah. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
You know, a part of me still is debating on both, to be honest. Okay, 5.
Cheater.
Would you rather never wear underwear again or never wear socks again?
Never wear underwear again.
That one was super easy.
Yeah, because I almost never wear underwear anyways.
Me neither.
Yeah, they hurt me. And also, I love socks. Socks, it's like I have a weird obsession with socks. If you ever see my sock drawer, I'm obsessed. I have maybe minimum 70 pairs of socks. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Yeah. And they're all different. Like some have Olaf on them. Some have like Dunder Mifflin on them. Some have Rick and Morty. Like they all have different themes.
Yeah, like they're like little representations of who you are.
Exactly. Love socks. And I'm always wearing running shoes, so I can never not wear socks.
Me, it's more like the notion of that my feet get cold. So, I mean, the underwear, who really needs underwear? But the socks, like when my feet get cold or even like outside in the winter, imagine wearing Uggs with no socks.
Yeah.
Torture.
Well, technically you can, but like, yeah, I know.
Not in Canada.
No, definitely
not with our winters.
No, but no, definitely.
Or like at the gym with no socks. Oh my God, people that go to the gym and don't wear socks with their running shoes.
That's fucking nasty.
You guys deserve the death sentence. Like, not to be dramatic,
No.
but it's fucking disgusting.
You're not dramatic at all, Amanda. The death penalty. No, but it's
disgusting.
fucking gross. I agree. No, I agree. I think underwear can.
Save
I think
little
underwear is really just like cute and necessary for sexy time.
for sexy time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Just to like be on to take off. They're never really on.
Exactly.
Okay, next question. Would you rather walk in on your parents having sex or have them walk in on you?
Oh my god.
Honestly, I don't even know.
Both are traumatizing.
Both I would need therapy about. Like heavy fucking therapy about.
Holy fuck, Amanda. I don't know. I think I'd rather walk in on them having sex.
You rather walk in on them?
Yeah.
I know I would puke on myself.
I would puke. I would both ways I would puke on myself. But it's more they would be embarrassed to face me afterwards, I think. Instead of if they would have walked in on me having sex, then I would be embarrassed to face them. And I don't think that would work well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think I would be very like happy if they caught me having sex with someone and then have to go have like family supper.
Yeah.
It's just too much. It's too much.
Well, either way, it's super fucked up.
It's super fucked up, but at least like my parents, they're married and they have kids and they're like in love and like they need that to like kindle their love.
Walked in on your parents?
No.
Okay, me neither.
No, thank Jesus.
But I know, like, if I were to ever, you would just hear like, oh my God, what are you?
No, yeah, I would literally faint, I think. I don't ever want any of the two options to happen. But I think I'd rather. You?
I'd rather walk in on them just because I would be like,
embarrassed.
I would be totally embarrassed and I would feel so ashamed, like I did something wrong, even though it's like it's normal and it's natural, like, but like for me it would be like fuck, like I don't know,
like it's not wrong, but it's wrong because if they would have walked in on you, it means like you're either like loud or you're either like doing it somewhere that they're very much there. And I think that it's the whole like respect notion to our parents, at least, like I think they would be so upset if it was like so easy for them to walk in on.
Like they would be very disappointed in
disappointed is a good word.
Yeah. But at least I honestly am the type of fucking crazy Gemini bitch that I would have something over them. Like I would have leverage, you know? So it's like, I can't go where tonight? But remember that time that you were on top of daddy? No? Oh, okay. See you. I'm going to that party.
You are a sick bitch. I don't think I'd ever mention that ever again in my life. Like it would be stored in the fucking trash can of my brain. There's no way I would try to think about that.
Yeah, like it would be the root cause to some like dementia that you'd later on have in
100%.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. My therapist would have to dig deep for that one. Yeah, definitely.
Oh my God. You know what? I feel bad for anybody who's ever walked in on their parents. I honestly applaud you to continue living in that house and facing them, because I don't know if I would be able.
That's fucking awkward.
That's fucking bad.
That's fucking bad. They're old and it's like they're your parents and it's just not something you ever want to experience.
Never.
Never.
Okay, next question. Would you rather accidentally send a dirty picture to your boss or to your father?
Oh, my boss. Yeah, my boss.
Your boss?
Yeah. Because let me try to make this, like, word this properly. Mm-hmm. Because if it's my boss, I can have an explanation and be like, look, I was just sending it to my boyfriend. Even if it wasn't a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like,
you could play the good girl card.
Yeah, like, I'm so sorry. Like, it was really just a mistake. And, like, your name was right under his. Like, there's so many things you could say to your boss. But then to your dad, it's like, what do you even, like, what do you say? Like, what do you, how do you explain that? The picture is sent. What's the message you send after the picture?
Yeah.
Like, what do you say? There's nothing you could say that can make your father unsee that picture. At
that point, you literally call your cell phone provider.
Yeah.
And you ask for a new line.
Yeah, exactly.
With a new number completely. Mm-hmm. And then you never go home.
I think that's worse than him catching me have sex.
The picture? It's just, could you imagine his initial shock of like, oh, my daughter texted me a picture of her poon.
Just like, him opening the phone, I envision the anger. That's like
the anger,
the disgust, the embarrassment too. It's just way too much. No, definitely my boss. You, boss?
Oh my God, 100%. Even though my boss is a girl, I would play it in a way to be like, oh yeah, sorry, I just wanted to show you my butt cheeks because I've been squatting a lot. What do you think? I wanted to show you out of the clothes.
Yeah,
you know, like I don't care what I'd have to say.
Yeah, there's no way I would rather choose my dad. No way.
One time I was in my room and I think I was sending my boyfriend a provocative picture, okay, and I thought everybody was sleeping because I don't know, it's fucking late.
Yeah.
My dad walks in my room and at this point I'm like balls deep in the middle of taking that picture, super awkward what's going on. I remember him looking at me looking at him. It felt like what was forever of eye contact, and I was like, Dad, like, and he's like, what the fuck am I looking at right now? What the fuck is going on? And I was like, Dad, it's for Alessia.
Yeah.
And he goes, what? And I go, it's because we've been training and she sent me a picture of her body and I have to send her a picture of my body because we want to see if our gym program is working or if it's just working for one specific person. And he goes, why? Like, why does she have to see you like that? And I'm like, Dad, it's just a girl thing. Like, gosh, like, you don't understand anything. And he goes, okay, yeah. And I was like, why did you even come in here? And he's like, honestly, I don't even fucking remember. He's like, but you and Alessia are really fucking weird. Like, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, I remember. And then she literally FaceTimed me in her fucking bra.
Yeah.
She, like, 2 seconds later, she's like, you will never believe what just fucking happened. It was an experience.
And then the next time she came over, my dad even confronted her. And he goes, Alessia, like, why do you and Amanda send each other such provocative, weird pictures? And then they straight up asked us, like, do you girls have a relationship?
Yeah, they're like, is it weird that you guys are this close? Do people think it's weird? Do people think that you guys are in a relationship?
And then they start with the whole, like, you know, like, we're gonna love you guys regardless of your sexual orientation. And we're like, wait, what? They're like, you know, you just spend a lot of time together. And when she comes over, you're in your room. And then when she's not here, you're sending her naked pictures. So what is going on?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, we clarified that very, very quickly. But yeah, that was definitely quite some. That was quite a lie. You really came up with that fucking quick. I think I would have just stared at my dad. He would have stared at me, and then I would have said nothing. I think I would have said nothing. I would have been like speechless. I would have never been able to concoct a lie like that. That was fucking top tier.
But your dad is the type to like open the door and then not want to deal with it, so close the door right in your face.
Yeah.
My dad is the type that wants an explanation. Like just the fact that he stayed in there for so long. Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, close the fucking door. Why don't I have a lock in here? I'm 22 years old.
That's for sure. Like, why the fuck? Yeah, or knock. My dad would knock. My parents don't.
My parents don't believe in knocking or any of that.
My parents don't really like come in my room, just barge in. Like, they'll knock.
Fucking respectful parents. Good for you guys.
Thank God.
Fuck. Okay, next question. Would you rather hook up with someone and find out that you're related or have them end up being your teacher?
Okay, whoa, teacher for sure. Whoa, related.
It gives me like kind of like an Ezra and
yeah,
from Pretty Little Liars.
Got it. Yeah, definitely find out that he's my teacher. Even in One Tree Hill, that happens.
Really?
Yeah, Brooke Davis hooks up with this guy and it ends up being her English teacher.
I've always kind of wanted a relationship that stems out like that.
Yeah?
Yeah. From when I was young, I remember I used to like walk past my gym coach and be like, hi, sir.
You're fucked in the head, eh? Like, you are really not okay. Sometimes I listen to her speak and I'm actually blown away. What the fuck? Okay.
I've always wanted, it's because it's such a fucking like a taboo, like, you know, it's wrong, but it's right and it's hot. Like, being with your teacher, it's very frowned upon.
It is super frowned upon.
But it's very hot. Like, the secret
well,
behind
if your teacher's hot.
If your teacher's
I know a guy that's going to be a teacher, okay?
Okay.
And I tell him all the time, like, every time I message him, I'm like, you are going to have the most female students come up to you and asking you for sex. I bet. This guy is the hottest guy. He's so attractive. He's going to be a teacher. And I'm like, you are going to get so many fucking students that are going to want to fuck you. I told him straight.
Really?
Yeah, I told him straight. He's like, yeah, I know, but that's like not allowed. Okay, sir.
Okay, next question. Would you rather date someone with a foot fetish or paraphilic infantilism? Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so.
Fucking words that are coming out of her asshole. Paraphilic infantilism, whatever.
Okay. That is when a guy wants to be treated as though he's a baby. So, like, he's going to ask you to, like, nurse him and, like, put a cush on him. I only recently learned about this word because there's somebody that I know that's dating a guy that, like, she was dating the guy for, like, 6 months. And then later on, he told her, like, okay, I have to tell you something. Like, I wear a cush underneath my clothes. And, like, I get off if I can call you mommy. And if, like, you were to feed me a bottle and whatever. Did she stay or no? She stayed.
No.
I swear she stayed. I swear. Like, could you imagine?
No, I actually cannot imagine myself
I
being
would
with
take
someone
the
like
foot
that.
fetish 100%.
Yeah, what the fuck? Lick all the toes you want. I don't care. You are not making me call you fucking baby boy. No, I'm not changing your fucking diaper. No way. No way that's a real thing. I know that that's a
swear.
real thing because, like, there's a real thing. People like fucking animals, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, whoa. That's a guy with serious mommy issues.
Serious
mommy issues, serious psychological help. Like, I think as a girl that would find that out, especially like 6 months into the relationship.
But she loves him. Like, she's crazy about him. But
I
like,
get that. But would you not recommend therapy?
totally.
I would recommend
But there's a lot
therapy.
of different fetishes that I knew nothing about that are slowly like coming out. Like, there's a lot. Like,
There's
fuck
a lot of
foot fetish.
there's-
That's like the least of my concerns right now. But like, you know, the one that I just mentioned before, like having, like, think about it. Like, he wants to be nursed again, like treated like a kid, but he also wants to fuck you. It's fucked up.
I feel like that's fucked up for both parties.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh my God. I really don't even know what to say. There are a bunch of fucked up fetishes, but yeah, that is really crazy. That is unhuman. Because yes, like, you're supposed to like have that motherly instinct in you.
I think he just never had it. I don't know what the situation
Mommy
is, but he
issues.
never had a mother figure. And so what he lacked, he now looked for with his girlfriend.
But you think that that's the same like when girls get like sugar daddies or like go with older men?
See, the thing about girls and sugar daddies is this, okay? There's two extremes. There's the girl that seriously has the daddy issues, that it's not completely about the wealth, but more about the notion of the older figure in her life. Mm-hmm. And then there's the girl that seriously needs money.
Yeah.
Okay? So she's going to do what she has to do. She's going to grind, and she's going to grind hard. So it really depends for a
But
girl.
okay, but let's say like we're talking about the girls that really just get into a relationship with these old ass men. Like, obviously, yeah, they're gonna go for old men that have money.
Yeah.
But there's some girls that just like prefer going for men like double their age. You think that that's kind of the same? Like obviously it's not the same.
Not to
because
the extent of
treating them like a baby, but that must be like.
But I do
close.
believe that if you have a bad relationship with your dad, you might tend to steer in this direction.
Yeah.
If you haven't completely healed from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is probably the same thing. Like, if you have a really bad relationship with your mom, you're probably.
Because think about it, like, I'm sure you have, and I have too, been approached by
yeah.
men as old as my
God,
father.
Okay. Yeah.
Saying, like, I could give you this, I could give you that. But it's like, in my head, it's like, ew. The first thing that comes to my head is, you're as old as my dad.
Ew, I would never.
You know, like, ew.
Yeah.
But for some girls that don't have it, like, that doesn't cross their mind.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? I never had that. Let me get that now.
Yeah. So that's kind of the same thing with the what's it called? Paraphilic
Wait, I have it written down. It's paraphilic infantilism.
Yeah, whatever. That's kind of the same thing, I guess, because they never had that like mommy issue. That they never had that like mommy figure. So they have those mommy issues. But that's a bit of a fucked up question. Definitely foot fetish. You can literally do anything you want with my feet if I had the option between one or the other.
Fuck, it makes me cringe so much though.
Foot fetishes, listen, they're not for me. I don't have a foot fetish, and I don't really like feet as a person. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I would never. But, like, you know, if the guy that I really, 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 really love eventually tells me, like, listen, like, I have a bit of a foot fetish, then I'd be like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna leave him. But if the guy I really, really love tells me that he's trying to fucking act like a baby and I have to fucking wipe his ass and then fuck him, no, I'm sorry, sir, but I will go find another boyfriend. That is not happening. There's no way.
You know what? I even was approached once. I think it was on Instagram. You always find the craziest fucking people on Instagram. Eh? Hello, beautiful lady. I come from India. And I am looking. This one guy tells me that he's looking to be like he wants me to be like a dominant.
Oh yeah, there's so many of those.
And he wants to be submissive.
There's a website of people that like, it's called doms versus subs, and you have to decide whether you're a dominant or a submissive.
Yeah.
And there's people that literally pay
This
you
whole
to treat you like shit.
Is fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay. Because first of all, I had no idea what he's talking about. He's throwing me these fucking large numbers of money, and I'm like, hey, pause. What is it that I really have
You
to
have
do?
to basically treat him like shit. You have to treat him like garbage. Tell him he's scum. Tell him he's nothing. Tell him that he's like the dirt that I walk on at night.
Yeah, but you're
And he
also
loves
supposed
that.
to like physically hurt
Hurt
him,
him, yeah.
and like kind of like be very demeaning
Yeah.
towards him. And then at one point he's telling me, because I said like, is this what you wanted? And then he goes, yeah, and also if you would pee on me, that would be great.
That's a thing.
That's the part where I blocked him, because I was like, this just went a bit too far for me.
Yeah.
But I know that there are people, especially in university, there are girls that were like, I do that. Like I was saying the story as like a ha ha, and then it bit me in the ass because one of the girls sitting next to me goes, what do you mean? Like I do that. And like she puts on like this tight ass black Catwoman type of outfit with like a whip.
Like latex, so she doesn't get pissed through the fucking costume and it doesn't touch her skin. Yeah,
so.
definitely. I would do the same thing. What kind of material is piss proof? I would lather myself in that. That's what it would be. If I'm getting pissed on for money, I am making sure that I'm investing myself in a nice fucking piss proof suit for
Oh
sure.
my God, I'm crying.
Yeah,
Oh,
things are fucked up. I got a DM once actually of a guy asking for a video of me farting on somebody. And he would give me $1,500 to send him this video of me farting on somebody.
Okay, I have two questions. One, this guy gets off with you giving people pink eye,
Yeah.
clearly. Two, why didn't you fart on me? I would have gladly
Half, bitch.
allowed you to fart on me for some money.
Half, we make some fucking money. Yeah, like people are gross and people
are
are
into some
weird.
fucked up shit. I'm telling you. One guy asked, honestly, some things I kind of debate though. Like, for instance, sending used underwear and used shoes. I don't really see the harm in this one, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because they don't know your name. They don't like, unless they ask you through Instagram, but like they usually don't really know your name or like anything like that. And you try to ship it from like a different address so they don't come find you.
Yeah,
and,
like I wouldn't put a return address. That's definitely for sure. Because you have to be borderline not okay to ask for these things. But
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. I think these fetishes are getting more and more accepted as the years go by. So I think that now people are a lot more open to asking about like if girls are interested in these things, because the offers that I've been getting, either it's because I'm getting older or because whatever, but the offers I've been getting have been getting more and more fucked up as the years go by. So it's like, yeah, people are probably very comfortable with being open about these things.
Yeah.
And I remember like in high school when just having a foot fetish
was the biggest scandal in the world.
Yeah.
You could ruin someone's life by starting a rumor and saying that they had a foot fetish.
Exactly. And now it's like, foot fetish who?
But
Nah,
the
I'm
older
trying to
we
get-
get, the more we're even realizing that we're into some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Like there are girls, and like myself included, where sometimes I'm like, wow, I like that. That's fucked up. You know? Is it just me? It can't be just me.
No. Everybody comes to realizations of what they like throughout life, right? Like they're gonna just continue to experience things and then decide whether they like it or not. But there's some things that, like, in the back of your mind, you should know it's fucked up. As long as you realize, like, yeah, it's a really fucked up thing that I like, but I like it.
Yeah.
As long as it's not illegal and
Yeah.
you're not like doing anything like too crazy.
Yeah.
I think do what you got to do as long as your partner's okay with it, whatever. But
So next
question.
Okay, so would you rather catch your boyfriend stealing from you or find out that he lied about who he is? By that I meant like he lied about what he does, his name, like really just lied about his identity. Or he's stealing from you, like stealing money and shit.
I think I would rather find out that he's a different person, because, well, no, both are lies. I think the stealing is a bit more disrespectful and demeaning, because if you're dating the person, then they should be comfortable enough to ask you, like, can I have some money, or I'm really broke and I need money. Like, they should be comfortable enough to say that to you. I think if they have a whole other life, or like their identity is not what they say they are, there's usually a reason. It's usually not for fun. So, and if I'm finding it out, I guess it means like he either said something or someone said something, and like I would get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
But the stealing is just so much more, and it's not really about the money, because he could be stealing anything, I guess, like, but it's more about the like the disrespect within one another. That's
Yeah.
what I think. But I don't know, that one's a really hard one, because obviously I'd be fucking pissed if I found out that he was not the person that he says he is. But I think, yeah, I'd be a bit more mad if he stole from me. How about you?
I don't know. It's for me. I think I would be more mad if I found out he wasn't who he said he was.
Okay.
Only because the person that I thought you were was the person I fell in love with. So it's like, if you're telling me everything you told me was a lie, then who is it that's even in front of me right now? Like,
Yeah.
who are you? Because you're clearly not Chad from 123 Maple Street. And,
Yeah.
you know, like, if everything you told me was a lie, then I don't know what to believe. Like, whereas if you stole from me, obviously, if you stole from me just to be a piece of shit, I would be pissed. But if there was maybe like a reason, like, you know, like a little Robin Hood reason, where like you're taking from the rich and giving to the poor, then I'd be
Yeah.
like, okay, like whatever. Like, you could have just told me
I
you're fucked up.
highly doubt that that would be the reason your boyfriend would steal from you.
Yeah.
For any, I just think if, so like you said, like he would be lying to you from the beginning if he came in and was a complete different person than he was when you met him. But I feel like for me, it's more like personality. Like, I'll fall in love with the guy's personality regardless.
Yeah.
So if the guy's personality doesn't change when his name changes, then I think I could grow to love the fact that like eventually like he was like not the person that he said
But
he is.
everything he told you was a lie. Like, imagine everything he told you. Like, you know, like, picture deep moments where you're having deep ass convos with him, and like you're opening up about your life and he's opening
like-
up about his, but his is all bullshit. That's the part that throws me off. Because for me, it would be like, I'm now facing a stranger.
Yeah,
Like, who the fuck are you?
that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't really think about it like that. I just figured like if the guy like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I just figured like if the guy would just have like a fake identity, like a fake name or a fake whatever, like a fake job, and he would just
Like a
told me,
James
like,
Bond type of shit.
Yeah,
like on the side,
exactly.
he's like fighting crime.
yeah, exactly. Like on the side, he's like fighting crime, but like during the day, he's just like my boyfriend, and he's fun, and he's just
Boyfriend in the day, ass kicker at night.
exactly.
Then you'd accept.
Yeah, I think I'd accept because, like, I don't know. It doesn't really faze me. I think it would bother me more if he'd steal from me, because I feel like that honesty isn't there. But yeah, I don't know. That's
Me,
really
I would just
hard.
think he's like some sort of fucked up con artist to be
Yeah,
lying.
but
like
that doesn't scare me.
That doesn't scare you.
No, I don't really care. Like, sketchy people don't really scare me. Liars really bother me, though. Like, yes, he lied about like his whole life and whatever, but I don't think people do that for no reason.
Yeah.
I think you do that for a reason. I really don't think that like there's just some guy that works at McD's that's like, oh, I'm gonna date this girl and I'm gonna tell her that my name is John Green for no specific reason, just because I feel like lying to her about my entire life.
Yeah.
So there has to be like a bit of a reason, and I'm kind of like, I'm down to always see like what's within deeper of someone, you know. That's just my
Good for
I don't
you.
know.
Good for you. Very optimistic of you. Next question. Dun 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 dun. I lost track.
Here.
Okay. Would you rather be with someone new every night and never end up in a relationship, or marry the first person you've ever been with and stay with them for the rest of your life? Dun 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 dun.
Does it apply to like the first person that I've actually been with?
Yeah.
No fucking chance. I'd rather never be in a relationship again.
Really?
Yeah. Fuck
Really?
That guy. Yeah.
That bad?
Yeah. I really did not have a good, like, the end of my relationship sucked, and he sucked. So I would never know. I'm going to be, oh, wait, the first person that I dated.
Yeah.
No, he's a cutie. I wasn't thinking of the first person that I dated. I was thinking of somebody else.
Okay.
The first person that I dated.
Is the person, like, the first person you dated, you've only ever been with him, and like forever in life you're stuck with him?
Yeah. I would stay with him.
You would stick with him?
Yeah.
Even me, my first person I
Yeah.
dated, I would stick with.
Yeah, because at least it means like I have like a companion for the rest of my life. I've been single for a really long time, and I've done the whole like, maybe not a new man every night. There's no way. I don't have enough energy and time for that. But I've done the whole like new men all the time, and it's not for me. I like having just one person to put my effort in. So yeah, if it's the first person that I dated, he was a cutie. I liked him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even me, I agree with.
Yeah.
Shout out to the exes.
Shout out to the exes. They're good people.
Good
honestly.
people. The firsts are the good.
The first ones. Yeah.
Okay. Where else was I now? Okay. Would you rather your boyfriend be super kinky or super romantic? But I mean to like the furthest extreme of both. Like he's either super fucking kinky or super fucking romantic.
Romantic.
Romantic? Me kinky.
I figured you'd say kinky. It's just because when you say two extremes, okay, yeah, but too romantic is too romantic.
It's gonna make me yak.
Yeah, too romantic. I would actually kick him out of my life. Fuck, maybe too, but it's because like then too kinky might be like too kinky. I don't know. I've never really been in that situation where it's like been too kinky for me, so I never really really knew. But yeah, I think romantic.
I don't know how I feel about the whole romance thing. Like, I like a bit of it, but like not that sappy, ooey gooey, lovey type, you know? Like it's too much.
I don't like that either. Maybe can I change my answer?
Sure.
Okay. Sure. By all means.
I feel like we're on a TV talk show. Sure.
Yeah, kinky.
Lock
then.
it in.
Yeah, kinky. Like the more I think
Kinky
about the
is fun.
the more I think about the romantic, the more I don't want to be in a relationship.
The more you need some gravel.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you're right. I think like the romantic is super nice. I think like once in a while just to like be thought of is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the kinky is just more fun. I think you're just going to have a more fun time.
Kinky is just super hot and spontaneous and what's about to happen and are we going to get caught? I love that stuff. Like, love that stuff.
Yeah.
But the whole romance and like, I like a bit, sure, but not like the extremists of it. You know, like writing poems and pouring your heart out and too much emotion for me at one point just gets me nauseous.
I agree.
Yeah.
And that's when I run. When there's too much romance, that's when I'm like, that's really a lot for me, and that's when I run.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I like I can't say I don't like the romance.
I like little splashes of it, like little like surprise me with the romance.
Yeah,
like, keep the kinkiness there.
Yeah, like balances of both would be really nice in a relationship. I think a good healthy relationship has both. For sure. I think so. That's what I'm ending. I would say half.
Half.
It's my the only would you rather that I'm not sure. That was a good question.
I still pick kinky. Okay.
Good for you.
Next.
Live your best life, bitch.
Okay. Would you rather get caught by the police doing it in his car or get caught by his parents doing it in his car? Easy. The cops.
Yeah, the cops. But at the end of the day, we're older.
As long as I don't get a ticket.
Yeah.
Because I know it's like frowned upon or whatever.
No, Amanda, it's not frowned upon. You could actually go to jail, I think.
Is it illegal?
Yeah, it's illegal. I think you're not allowed to be like naked in public. I feel like there's a word for it.
You're not in public. Technically, you're in a closed vehicle.
No, you're not allowed. You're actually not allowed.
Boring.
Like... boring. Whoever made this rule did not know how fun car sex was. No, I'm kidding. Car sex.
It's actually the worst.
It's the worst. The worst type of sex is car sex. But yeah, I think you could get in a lot of trouble if you're caught by the cops. I think his parents, like, yeah, they would fucking hate you, but they would also have the kid to, like, they would also have him to blame. The cops, like, you could get a ticket. I think you're put on like a predator list.
Really?
Yeah, because you're not allowed to be like I wouldn't allowed to be within a school of like 500 meters.
Oh my God.
I think it's
Could
very
you imagine
serious.
The dramatics of all that?
I think it's very serious if you're caught having sex in public. I really think so. I might be wrong. I don't know the law. I'm not a girl of the law, but I'm
not an attorney.
Yeah, I have no idea, but I think that you could actually get in a lot of trouble. So I don't know, man. Like, do I really want to be on a predators list?
I said caught by the cops. I didn't say end up in prison with a predator.
Okay, yeah, then find the cops. Caught by the cops, and like hopefully I could like flirt my way out of it. Like, oh, I'm so sorry, sir.
Fully naked.
Fully naked.
So
that should help.
It's like to join though. The backseat is still free.
That should help my situation.
You're fucking sick. Okay, next. Would you rather sleep with your partner's best friend and end up pregnant? Okay?
What the fuck?
So you're sleeping with your boyfriend's best friend ending up pregnant.
Spice.
Or sleep with one of his family members.
Sleep with one of his family members.
You sick fuck. You didn't even take like 2 seconds to think that
sleep
through.
with one of his family members.
Why?
Fuck getting pregnant, 1.
Okay.
2, it's like, is this person your now ex? Or it's like still your boyfriend?
No, he's still, I guess. I didn't word it like that.
Okay.
Like, he's still.
Okay. So yeah, sleep with a family member, because then you go to like family events and stuff with this person, and I think that would be a funny situation.
Funny,
Hilarious,
or fucking traumatic.
Both, but I don't give a fuck. Like, I'd rather not get pregnant with his best friend's child,
Yeah.
because then it ruins the friendship, it ruins my life, it ruins everything. But if I just fuck, or maybe not fuck, that wasn't the situation, but get with somebody in his family, then whatever, I'm all worried about everything. That's just my personality.
No,
What was the situation?
You fuck the family members.
Yeah, so I'm all worried about everything. So I'm going to show up to this family reunion or this family fucking supper, and I'm going to pretend like nothing happened. It's the guy at that fucking family supper that's going to have to fucking put on his poker face.
Your fucking uncle should have been there for you and known fucking better.
Exactly. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it's a bit fucked up, but I'm not getting pregnant. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. If you would have said fuck his best friend without
getting pregnant,
I would have fucked his best friend.
Yeah.
Because it's like, fuck his best friend and make him yes man.
And then we call Nicki Minaj and let her know we did her proud.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I think they're both super fucked up. Like, I wouldn't even know which one is worse at that point. Like, sleeping with his best friend and or having a baby, or sleeping with your father or your uncle.
Well, I'm thinking more cousin, but sure.
Oh yeah, sure, cousin too.
Amanda's really down for the fucking daddies up in this in this bitch. No. She's like, I'm gonna sleep with your father, not even your cousin.
It's just a bit more dramatic when it's the dad. No, I would.
Well, yeah, what the fuck? That obviously
okay,
at that point.
Let's say for the fuck of it, we're gonna say cousin. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's still as messed up.
Yeah, it's
the best friend or the cousin. It's just as messed up.
But at least you're not getting pregnant.
At least you're not getting pregnant with the cousin.
Because then it's like.
Then it's like a permanent reminder of the fuck up that I've done crawling along the house. Yeah. That's the part that's a bit gooey.
Gross.
Gooey situation. Okay, next question. I think this is our last and final question.
Wow.
Would you rather lose all your friends but marry the love of your life, or never get married but keep your friends? So you get the boy of your dreams and have no friends, or no boy of your dreams but all the friends?
What do you think?
I think this is hard.
I'm here baffled.
A part of me is like chicks before dicks.
Always.
But another part of me is like, am I gonna die alone? That's super sad. All my chicks are married.
Listen, I think that I would have my friends and never get married, because marriage, there's never like 100% chance that marriage would work. I think that you have to like be 100% sure that that's gonna for sure work if you're losing all your friends. But with friendships, you build this kind of relationship with them over so many years that there's this like inseparable bond, an unspoken bond that no matter what happens, like you guys always have each other's back. And even if I'm alone, I feel like my friends would always be the type of friends to invite me, even if they're married, even if they're balls deep in kids. Like, I would always be around. I don't think I would ever be alone. Yeah, I think I would always be included with the type of friends that I have. So if I could be the fun Aunt Alessia and just like live my best life and still have my friends with me, because that's really like the moral support I need. I would love to have a man in my life. Maybe I wouldn't marry him. Maybe I would just date him, because the question doesn't specify not having a date. I'm getting the loopholes in here. But the question never said that I couldn't have a man in my life. But to say that I have to marry him and lose all my friends, no, I'd probably stay unmarried and keep my friends, because I realized that for most of my life, those are the people that have got me through most of the shit that I've been through in my life. So, and no man has really stuck around for me through that stuff. Everybody has just fucking dipped. So I think like, yeah, I owe it to my friends to choose them, you know?
My fear with that is the fear of getting left behind. So like, let's say all my friends are like, you know, bonding over the fact that they're now like engaged and we're having engagement parties and baby showers and bridal showers, and then I'm like the oddball out because I don't have, let's say, like a partner for that. So like my fear is just like, even though my friends are still here, yeah, would we still be as close?
I think so. Well,
Like, would we still be bonding the way we're bonding?
I
even
would
though I'm not?
personally implicate myself in your lives, even if you didn't really want me
You'd
there.
fucking force yourself in there.
Yeah.
You'd be like herpes. You just never go away.
Never go away. I think because I think I'm personally, I could be wrong, but I think I'm a good fucking time, even around kids, even around like, even if I'm not like going out and partying, like I'm just fun to be around. I feel like my presence and my aura and my vibes are really fun. So I think that my friends would never really care whether I'm around or not. Like even if like they're with their husbands or whatever, like I'm not gonna be there 24/7. I could live my own life. I have my own friend. I have my own like boyfriend or whatever. But to say like I had to marry this guy or lose my friends, I don't think I'd be able to lose my friends, because then like this guy eventually skirts out of my life. I'm alone. I have no friends.
No, but he doesn't.
He
He's
stays
the
forever?
love of your life and stays forever.
I don't.
It's very difficult. I know. You know what I have noticed though, like related to this but not completely correlated, is that I've noticed that couples, like after marriage and kids, they do tend to shed a few friends.
Oh, always, of
you know,
course.
so it becomes a tighter group anyways.
Yeah.
Because now, I think it's starting for us.
Yeah.
Like people that have been dating a while and are now at different stages of their life that no longer can resonate with us, they left. And like they've moved
Definitely.
on to friends that they could double date with.
Definitely.
And that could relate to them.
I agree. But the whole notion of getting married, that's like my thing. Because I don't think like if I'm putting the loopholes in the question, I'm still going to have a boyfriend. Like I plan on being with somebody forever. Like, but if they're telling me like, you have to marry this man, the whole notion of me getting married doesn't stress me. I don't really care if I get married or not. I'm not somebody that really has like planned my wedding since I was a baby. Like I'm not one of those people. And I don't think I would have to marry somebody to like prove my eternal love for them. So I would definitely choose my friends, because like I would probably talk to the guy and be like, listen, I don't want to get married. If he doesn't want to get married, he doesn't want to get married. And if he does, then like whatever, I guess like I would have to lose my friends. But it's just, I don't think I would do it. I would really need my friends in my life. There's too much that goes on between couples that you need an outsider perspective. You need that, I think. You can't live your life without friends, because like, yes, this guy could be the love of your life and you're together all the time. Like I'm taking my mom and my dad, for example. My dad has literally been in love with my mom since he was 9 years old, like literally love of the life situation. But yeah, like they frustrate each other sometimes, and sometimes like my mom will call her friend and like talk about her.
There are things that you cannot, like, you can't vent to your partner about your partner.
No.
You could. Fucking weird.
Yeah, and it won't fucking work. Like no chance. So it's like, I don't know. I think like you just always need your friends. And if someone would say, okay, you have to marry him or choose your friends, I would probably choose my friends and like explain very nicely that just marriage isn't something that I need, because I think I would need my friends more than I would need a marriage or a wedding. But I would like to have a companion for the rest of my life. Yes.
I would totally always pick the chicks. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I think that's
Those are your ride or dies.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. That was a good question. That was a really good ending question. That one hurt me a bit though.
Really?
I really hope that doesn't ever like happen. That you would really not, like, obviously not choose marriage over your girls, right? But if like, let's say someone marries someone that we really 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 don't get along with,
oof,
I feel like that might be like the most heartbreaking little thing, because then it might cause some friction between the friend group, right?
I see it happen already, okay? That some people will get into relationships, and I don't know if it's the beginning stage or what it is, but they just go like head over heels over this person and they completely isolate everybody else out.
Yeah.
So for a while you'll hear like, forget Amanda, she has a boyfriend now. So like there are people that tend to like just latch onto their partner at the beginning. But the thing about that is that when you get too invested in your partner, your friends will fuck off.
Yeah.
And it'll start slowly, but then end up hitting you very hard. Like slowly you're going to say no because you want to be with your boyfriend. And the no just becomes me not asking you anymore because you said no too many times. And now it becomes you looking at my party from Snapchat or Instagram and you weren't invited. So it's like, that's the fear of like choosing him without even realizing what you've now done.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. I think that that's really well said. Because at the end of the day, you kind of always need you need one or two friends. Like, you need somebody else.
You need your support system
Yeah.
outside of him.
Exactly.
Okay? Because if he leaves you, he will leave you on your ass and you're going to have nobody around you.
Exactly.
So it's very like, make sure that you know what's going on.
I agree. I very much agree.
Wow.
What a
look at
good
us
little
go.
podcast. Amanda did a really good job on this one, honestly. She surprised the fuck out of me with some of these questions.
I just like games.
She loves games. She really does. She thrives.
On that note, I really want Starbucks.
Okay.
I'm dying for it right now. So we're going to
I'm not
go.
surprised.
Like, subscribe, and we will see you next week, dudes and don'ts.
Thanks
gang.
for tuning in.
It's like no one knows what the fuck they're doing anymore.
Let's just give them the do's and don'ts.